Hey everyone, I've started to put a little bit of a video together and just share how I go about aiming in the game of Fortnite. And you probably could easily call it any sort of battle royale style of games, or especially in the way of like third person style games, is pretty much how you go about aiming and stuff like that in game. So this is how I pretty much approach it, and I pretty much just make the video to share it. So, being in Fortnite and stuff like that, and I've filmed this as sort of like well into chapter 6. So, as you probably see here, it's pretty much got all the weapons that pretty much you get from chapter 6, not so much the OG or reload or anything like that. So, mostly just concentrate on using those weapons. Of course, you've got plenty of weapons here to use, but an issue, so I make practice makes perfect for the particular season you're in. So that's why I'm sort of like going with the chapter 6 season 1 weapons here. So yeah, so I'll head on over to a range out here and just get a bit of a start on it. Alrighty, so pretty much I'll go with taking on aiming and stuff like that, and I'll swing the view around so I'll be behind it. And you probably notice you've got the good old rectangle in front of you, so you're pretty much dead center of your screen. And, probably find that people probably be looking at that than actually looking at the player. So usually you try and make an adjustment to make people concentrate on the player that, or the opponent they're trying to take out, basically. So if I go over here to game UI, you see here you got the reticle I should say, or reticle ammo indicator. So if you turn those two off and I hit apply and escape back out of it, you'd notice that the little white marker in front of you, dead center of the screen, is not there. So you sort of like make it that you're not reliant on it so much. You're more concentrating on actually shooting the player than actually shooting the reticle, whatever we call it. So we've got to change things up here a bit, so make it a little bit quicker. Could easily put obstacles and everything else like that in there. But yeah, I'll just leave it at that. So just for a basic, enter in and. So it gets your eye in, and it's more concentrating on the player than, or your opponent than the actual watching your thing. As you can see, I sort of like not really like putting it up to shoulder and aiming that way. I'm more keeping it like this. Because my aim's not terribly great shot here. There we go. Stay still long enough, I'll get him, no problem. Alrighty, so like pretty much get your eye in with the particular opponent you're shooting at, even if it's NPC or bot or actual player. Just concentrate and get your eye into actually seeing the player more than actually seeing the white marker and stuff like that. So let me get back out again. Come over here, it's a little more quieter. Now, probably if I put it this way, using the rectangle, I'll put it back on here. Yeah, using the rectangle and stuff like that is pretty much more of something that you can pretty much use as a tool more than use as the primary thing you need to be looking at. Is use it as a tool. Now, the way I pretty much approach it is, you probably think, okay, well, you're in a sort of like a military situation and stuff like that. You probably need to aim and everything else like that. You know, and in some ways this probably is true and stuff like that, but you just remember this is a bit of a different situation compared to like real life. So you are shooting some pixels, so you'll probably find that you'll be definitely taking a different approach, especially if you're in a third-person situation. So I pretty much take it as using the rectile as a tool more than the primary thing you're supposed to be looking at and stuff like that. So pretty much I sort of like take it if you want to look at something in the real life situation instead of just something that's in the way of pixels. What I initially do is sort of like say, okay, well, I treat it more like if I'm actually doing clay pigeon shooting. And you might find it a little bit on the strange side, but it is something that's an Olympic sport and all that. But if you actually look at the particular shotgun that's used for clay pigeon shooting, it doesn't have anything in the way of like any iron sights on it or anything like that. It's pretty much just pretty much a smooth barrel. So, and the way they do it is sort of like bring it up to their heads and stuff like that. So it's sort of like not really in the way of like aiming. It's pretty much bringing into the line of sight. So you're pretty much bringing in your opponent to the line of sight of your marker there, or your reticles and stuff like that. So if I go back in here, see everyone moving around and stuff like that. So you're sort of like bring it into the line of sight, bring it into the line of sight of your opponent you're trying to aim at. So even if I have the even if it using something in the way of a sniper rifle or something like that, or something that's got a scope or something along that nature, it's pretty much doing the same thing. So bringing the sight of what you there and shooting and everything else like that. So when they're that close, you're probably better off not doing that, and you're probably better off stick to that. So oh boy, shotgun aiming, aren't I? But yeah, so I'll give that their demonstration. Let's get back out again. Now, of course, you can easily have a bit of different approaches to it all. So if I come over here, it's a little bit of more of a long distance range and stuff like that. So if I do something like they're running, have some obstacles on, and probably do like a hang on, it didn't work. Press the on button, not the off button. You can probably see a moving platform, so hang on, I'll get them a little bit more further away from me. Where are distance medium? You see it's sort of like there, you sort of like doing a moving target. Which I do find is actually being pretty good to be actually doing it this way, so you actually get some practice in from moving from like a vehicle or something like that. So it's good. So you get a practice in that sense. So you got that idea. So of course I'll leave this particular map on the number and stuff like that you see above the screen on the description down below. And of course there'll be plenty of other practice maps and stuff like that you can work on too. So, but that's how I sort of like approach aiming, or in a game of Fortnite. Yeah, might have a whole heap of different other people might take a different approach to it, but that's how I approach to it. So And it's pretty much something I've taken on when I used to play Blancos before I started coming over to Fortnite and stuff like that. So hopefully that's an idea, and hopefully that's a bit of a change of mindset in the game of Fortnite when you're trying to kill your opponent before they kill you. So yeah, hopefully that's helpful, and consider subscribing down below. Until next time, have a good one.